today, Magic Felix is in. Who is this guy, Ender?
Well, he's a longtime challenger player. He's been in the scene for a long time. And I think what most people remember him for is Reddit posts that praise him for holding 5 accounts in the top 20 of Challenger. I believe this was in 2018, but he's been a household name for a very long time. He's also a young guy, 19 from Sweden. So even though he has been eligible to play in the LEC for a couple of years, he's still a very new player to the stage, and he's fine.
In the LEC.
I think GP's the safest option here.
It absolutely is. It absolutely is. Frost GP is the safest option. The safest option if you want to sit back and do nothing. But my man, Bwipo, wants to take it to Dunktown.
2v2.
I don't know if they want to take this 2v2. The stun is not going to connect. Brox is immediately going to walk away, has to flash out. Empowered Shock Blast will not connect. Brox now needs to look to retreat. Kingslayer is going to be enough. Buys a bit more time with the healing, but Prophet flashes out to safety. Bwipo now looking for a kill. Goes in the bush, comes out of the bush, is going to look for the juke. Can he move his way around the Olaf? I don't think it's going to happen. He goes down. That's the double kill for the Olaf in the early game.
So
fantastic from him overall. Take a look back at this play, but this is the kind of 2v2 power people talk about when they bring up Olaf.
And it's also well played by Prophet. I thought there might be disaster as soon as that Shock Blast didn't connect and Brox was actually able to get a lot of health back. I'll hold it though.
Bwipo going back to lane, trying to juke his way out using the minion, but this is very hard duo to get away from. The Empowered Battle Roar will give him a bit more health. He's now on the retreat, trying to walk away. Brox going in, the stun will connect. Bwipo burning, slowly trying to walk away. TP now coming up, the shutdown is there onto the Olaf, wants to get away, wants to leap onto Larson, goes back, is going to be able to walk away for now. Bwipo is still alive! Healing up, the snare will connect. Bwipo now set to fall. Magic Felix, can he get anything back? I think he's overstayed his welcome. Woolite now slowly but surely going to walk him down, making everything else a little bit more difficult. Fnatic now looking for the collapse. They will have 3v3. They have priorities. Woolite moves forward. That's a fake Woolite. Eyes on where she's going to go with the Nico. Brox now stepping forward. Larson can't get anything done. He doesn't even need to. Roger absolutely deleting Fnatic. 2 more kills for the Olaf. Has to give it the respect. Ulti now coming in for Bwipo. 3 stacks. Going to look for 4. Is going to land the chains. It's going to be the retreat from Prophet, though. Hylissang can now step forward. Is going to not get the knockup. And now Hylissang's actually in trouble. Prophet, no mana means that can't get punished.
Close, and then as you're leaping to make sure that you can connect with the root and trying to set up for Hilly. Unfortunately, Hilly was just too far back to follow up on CC.
And this obviously a very scattered play. And you can see they're trying to focus down one target, but Broxa, it's hard to go in first as a Sylas in that scenario against a spell shielded champion.
And I'm kind of curious.
Contested a 2K gold lead, a Infernal Drake, and 6 kills to 2. At this point, it might be 1 more as Magic Felix is now caught out. Larson looking for the follow-up. Snare already used. The flash forward. Bandit's going to hit it. And there you go. Magic Felix to lead it in the mid lane on time. And oh, now the dive is coming. Hylissang is going to try to make it out safe. To use the extra movement speed from the ult. He is now leaping in. Woolite locked up under tower. Does have the stopwatch to buy a bit more time. Nemesis with the ult. He pulls it back. Is going to lock him up. The spell shield will not need enough, but that Olaf is tearing through the team. Vander will not find the binding. They're backing off now. Rogue have gotten the kill, but Brox is now looking to punish. What ulti can he steal? The Jace is not going to be what he needs whatsoever.
Here's Hilly.
Walks away. Hylissang still on the flank. Have to be careful. Rogue, if they overcommit here, could turn against them, but the odds are not in Fnatic's favor.
Chasing down Bwipo, forcing the ultimate out of Rengar.
Is going to go back in, tries to get the kill here, goes back into the bush. No, freeze frame, goes back in, not enough! Brings it back on the boomerang blade, and Woolite outplaying mechanically up against Bwipo. Fnatic are getting destroyed right now.
And a lot of it all started from the jungle. We're going to see another look at this one. I think you were right, small screen for me to see, but it looked like it was the back end from the boomerang blade that caught Bwipo. He fancies his chances, he turns around, looks for the counterplay, because he could just walk it out right now.
No, he knows that this is his chance to shine. Waiting for this.
Oh, the flash!
Brings it back!
For this game, Fnatic play, hold it.
Back up, Bwipo now trying to retreat through the hunt. A lot of movement speed here. We'll be able to buy a bit more time as he walks away. Binding will not connect. Needs to flash out to safety for the collapse. They have the Cloud Drake as well with the Olaf. Ultimate now used. Bwipo gonna need to pick a target to jump to. The Olaf not ideal. He's gonna heal up. He's gonna block a bit of CC. Ultimate now stolen.
We were just talking about Inspired and Vander are just so strong at this point that if Vander catches anyone, Inspired by himself can probably kill them.
Yeah, the Rengar caught out and dead. Stolen Luxall will not connect, and Rogue the Masters.
I hate you so much.
I'm sorry. Little Miata action. All right. Coming through here, though, you can see what happens when you tank a Lux Binding to the face. The enemy team is 6K gold. The lead, of course, Fnatic.
I really like how they're doing it on the wave.
Bwipo Is now slowed down, is now stunned. Dodges the CC and cannot make it out to safety, just instantly dies. Will use on the hunt, zooming his way into the pit, trying to buy a bit of time. Laser has been used, gonna make it a lot easier to contest, but eyes on Inspire, can he make way to the pit? 9K getting lower and lower. Olaf, can he take it? But no, Broxy manages to get it, but the knockup is there. Launch in the midst of the team. It is gonna be an absolute massacre for Fnatic, but they do manage to get the Baron. Hylissang is going to escape. Bwipo will live as well, and that means they're going to get 2 Baron buffs, but at what cost? And this is interesting. Last team fight, of course, the Nico show.
This initial push. A single mistake, though, and Rogue will end the game.
A lot of poke coming in. Larson body blocking a lot of skill shots there with the shape splitter, with the copy. Here, that Baron, but Bwipo.
Not again.
Is he going to throw it all away? Here comes the Mazda, now running for his life. Does get locked up, and that's not what you want to see. Vroom, vroom. Woolite on a rampage.
I don't know. By our wave clear combined.
Managed to take away some, but immediately the engage now comes in. Hylissang, though, just deleted. Profit now on a rampage. Rogue just going to break into the base. So there's nothing that Fnatic can do. They do not have the stats to go toe-to-toe with Rogue at this moment. Bwipo is now coming in, but he doesn't have an ultimate. He burned it in the play earlier. Situation where, for the first time in a long time, you're telling Bwipo and Hylissang to chill, to wait, to buy as much time as possible. Because you can see the Rogue are not hesitating to make these plays.
It feels like other teams should take note of kind of the blueprint that has now been opened up for Fnatic, that if you know that they're going to go for the explosive plays, it's kind of like the G2 mentality.
Broxy needs to find his way into the pit. He secured 1 Baron this game already. Can he get another one? Tries to leap over the wall in the midst of the pit. Broxy can get it! The hero moment for Broxy! This moment.
Engage versus poke is what it feels like.
Bwipo, is he going to be able to get Hylissang? Trying to find engage to the backside. The Nico turns it around instantly. Hylissang goes down, but a lot of cooldowns burn. Luxalt will tag. Is he going to go for the flank on the backside?
He's got a stopwatch.
This is so incredibly high risk. If you die here, you will lose the game. Corki here as well. 4 members strong. Bwipo goes to the backside. He's going to do so much damage to fly forward. Broxy not going to lock up member. Beautiful use of the stopwatch. Inspired by a bit of time. Nemesis throws out the feathers. Time stopping the fight from turning around as we look back at this play.
I cannot believe Broxy A gets into this pit and B gets the smite off.
Incredible, and this is, I mean, that's a heroic moment. You single-handedly kept your team in the game.
I mean, I guess bright side for Fnatic is they have at least 1 inhibitor.
Hylissang, looking for a crazy Hylissang flank. Moving down, Profit now potentially in trouble, flashes out to safety. Hylissang hits the fake. Larson, the rest of the team just gets locked up. Hylissang is gone. We need to find an engage. Stolen throw, the hunt is up and available. Larson off to the side, it's a fake. 5 members, here comes the package. This is going to be massive. On the hunt has now been used. Broxy holds his, doesn't want to use it. Happy just to get the cooldown. Backing off, Infernal Drake instead in the eyes of Fnatic. This Whipball now coming in. It feels disorganized from the side of Fnatic. They need a decisive moment here. Hylissang, if he steps forward, will get deleted if there's no follow-up. Broxy has the stolen Olaf instead of Whipball leaps into the middle of the team. Hylissang trying to buy a bit of time and just instantly dies. But has the GA, he will resurrect. Now the stolen Olaf comes in the middle to flash away, though. The laser comes in. Magic Felix says this is my time to shine. Larson, no. Cutting through the entire team. Rogue returning the fight. Whipball is fighting a clone. He's been juked and he can't get anything else. Broxy is down. That's 3 members dead. Eyes on the teleports on the side of Rogue. They have 1 for Larson. They're just gonna they might move into the base. They are gonna back off. But holding on for now. That's Larson's TP on the top side of the map. Eyes on Larson. Can he do it? Another TP back from Fnatic. The rest of Rogue barreling down the bottom side. This would be a miraculous hold. I do not think Fnatic can do it. Larson going for a bit more. Rest of the team moving forward, looking into the base. What else can they get? This is just going to be it for Oscar, and after all of that, the final fight, anticlimactic, not quite what Fnatic were looking for, and Rogue now stepping forward. TSM versus Rogue debate ended. Rogue versus Fnatic debate ended. Rogue will find the win. And you can see the team praising Inspired because that was a performance of a lifetime.
Okay, save for the last, I'm gonna say 5 minutes of that game. Because I think anticlimactic really summed it up as the teams were just kind of eyeing each other, figuring out how they're going to engage. Credit to Rogue, holding their flanks, working their way through those team fights. You could tell that Fnatic kept trying to figure out how to strike them, where to attack them, but could never quite find the purchase. I thought for sure that Magic Felix had gotten a good flank on that Corki last fight. I hope we get a chance to see it, but for whatever reason, I'd have to take another look, but he got zoned out. The damage just didn't come through.
And it's very hard to run in an Olaf that's that fed. It's very risky that late in the game. But that moments of hesitation from some members of Fnatic. And the key word there is some, because the engages were never 100% coordinated. It never felt like the whole team was on board with the plays they were trying to make. And difficult losses sustained.
But on the bright side, only credit to Rogue. I mean, I think it's one thing to say that you beat maybe not the exact Fnatic that you would have won.